Hi every spirit, welcome to my channel once again. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here on my channel, on my main channel, ready to take a ride in Esoteric Cloud, which is a lighter, less dense, and also vibing on a higher frequency and vibration vehicle when we compare it to the bodies that we are using right now, aka your mind, emotions, and physical body. So when your spirit jumps into esoteric cloud, it can fly and float to higher, more expanded, wider, and wiser realms of reality. So you can look at your circumstances in a lighter way and you can feel about yourself in a lighter way as well. Just before we start the video, remember, you can check out my link tree in the description below with my gaming channel, my YouTube in Portuguese, my music page, my Patreon page, my Discord as well. You can also see Daria's page, the link for her page in my description below, where she makes clothing, she makes art, she makes jewelry, she makes sculptures and things like that as well. And before we start, huge shout out to the Soul Group. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions. I wish you a whole bunch of individuality and creativity so you can maintain your sanity. And a huge shout out to everybody that is changing the world right now by being him or herself. Okay? And this video is titled The Egg of the Phoenix, all right? And the Egg of the Phoenix is a moment, a period of time that we go through eventually in our lives more than one time, for sure. It happens not a lot, but it happens. It's a part of our cycles, patterns that we have to go through by being a spirit inside of a human body. And in general, every spirit, whatever body they are in, whatever dimension, whatever realm of reality they are existing and experiencing, they pass through that moment in their lives. So the Eye of the Phoenix is basically the accumulation of dark, dense, and heavy energy before a great rise, before an explosion, before a rising, right? Because many times, when you are in your darkest moments, is where you can find the best gems, or you can find the best motivation, or it is in your dark moments where you can find the answers for the problems. You stop seeing problems and you start seeing solutions, okay? Things like that, when you are so pressured that you become a diamond, or the weight upon you is very heavy, but while you sustain it, you become stronger and then you are able to push it up. All of those metaphors fix or they enter in this square, which is the egg of the phoenix, right? But the egg of the phoenix goes a little bit deeper because the phoenix is associated with the Scorpio zodiac sign, the fixed water, right? Being able to fix on your own way, to emote and to connect deeply. And Scorpio is about death, transformation, seeing the unseen or facing the scary moments, resolving power and control issues, separate or not totally separate, but having a desire, a deep desire, that it's bad for you, and while feeling connected to it, don't do it physically, okay? That is a process of transformation. So the egg of the phoenix, I'm also doing a painting inspired on that. It will be maybe a two piece series, right? Is when you were like in a certain space, you were good, you were happy, you were all right, you were comfortable, but then suddenly or slowly but surely, either you are aware of it or not, you end up in a situation where you feel a lot of pressure, a lot of emotions are accumulated, a lot of errors, a lot of bad thoughts, a lot of depressing thoughts and ideas. You seem you can't get out of a certain space, you always have the same fear, you always commit the same mistake, you always worried about the same things, you're insecure, all right? But in those moments, if you can get a hold of yourself and get your shit together, your chakras together, if we can bring them to the egg of the phoenix and you can make sense, or you can just go through it without doing anything extra crazy, externally speaking, your spirit will go strong enough that all of that energy accumulated in the egg now can transform into an impulsing, explosive force, and you can rise and be stronger than ever before, and rise from the ashes, rise from a moment of transformation, death, trauma, in a lighter way, in a higher way, and now you can shine your light, your fire, you can express your wisdom, you can express your feelings about how strong you were when you were inside of the egg of the phoenix, and you can help others maintain their position, fortify their position, and then use all of that pressure and negative emotion. Negative just means it's going inside. So you might feel smothered, you might feel that you can't breathe, that's the lack of air, the lack of thought, the lack of thinking, the lack of analyzing, the lack of being lighter. Because that part of your life, that moment is very, very important for you as a spirit existing throughout eternity. It's a very important learning lesson that you should not escape from, right? And that's exactly the type of thing that the shadow government is afraid of. Or people that are atheists, people that don't believe in all possibilities, people that are too logical, people that forgot the right side, people that forgot the invisible, the things that you can only see inside. And those moments, the moments of the egg of the phoenix, are very important because you remind yourself of your spiritual powers, you discover new spiritual powers, you discover new ways to use your spiritual powers that you will never come to discover if you weren't so focused within yourself. Because that's basically the egg of the phoenix, depression. You are too insecure, you are internal secure. If you only feel safe inside of you, or inside of the house, or inside of a certain thought and feeling, right? Because they are afraid of losing their position, they are afraid of dying, they are afraid of when they lose something, not having it again. They are afraid of not feeling the same comfort. They are afraid to not feel the same power. They are afraid because they don't believe in themselves and all possibilities, and that all of those things are on us or in us. Okay? You got it. If you got the skill to make a lot of money or to attract a lot of women or men, if that's your desire, you don't fear the fact that you are going to lack it, because you know you always will have it, okay? And sometimes the moment egg of the phoenix is spiritual equilibrium, is spiritual healing and exercising, where you as a body, as an existing being, you couldn't stop yourself from indulging into certain desires, people, places, or things. So your spirit makes you feel in a certain way, or makes you go through certain situations to make others think badly of you, so you can separate and be more individual, so you can then rise like a phoenix, more powerful than whatever. And that's a cycle, okay? You were in the dark, the original egg of the phoenix was you being unaware as a spirit. Then you become aware, that creates an awareness, that creates a light, that then creates a mentality, and so on. And that light, that mentality, or the light that creates the mentality, is the phoenix. You were focused and concentrated on your own unique individual space, and now you can see other spaces, and other spaces can see you, so you can rise from excitement. Because even in physics and chemistry, excited electrons, they can rise up levels on this atomic organization, right? Because they are excited. And when you rise, you can experience, basically you rise in frequency and vibration. Your spirit gets so excited, it starts to move faster, so you can experience and learn faster as well. So you rise, metaphorically speaking, because now you are wiser. You rise, you wide as a spirit, okay? So don't be afraid of those moments. Don't be, if you are too dark, always remember If you are too bottom, the only way is up. Or like to imagine moments of egg of the phoenix when you are so pressured within yourself or something is pressuring you. Always remember you can be like the phoenix, reborn again in a higher, more powerful light, or like the trampoline. The deeper the trampoline goes, the higher with the next jump will be. Things like that, okay? Try to cheer yourself up because others can try, but if you don't agree or if you don't resonate with their way of lifting you up, you will never lift up. So, in the end of the day, you have to lift yourself up. I can open the door for you, but you need to walk it. So you need to sustain those moments, egg of the phoenix, and remember you are an egg right now, and you need to grow and to fly away next. And sometimes, let's say you have a career, you are an architect, and throughout your whole career, you're gonna hit those moments where you are very focused, or you feel you can't do a project right, or you feel a lack of inspiration, or you feel too pressured from your peers, your boss, or yourself. In case you are the boss, you have your own company, and those moments will they are at this beginning stage of a new, greater cycle inside of the same career. It doesn't mean it's the end of your career. Maybe you lose a job in one place just to find a better job in another place. At first, it might even pay worse, but it gives you better chances to be more creative and to be more and better inspired. So you passed through a dark moment. You had to contain yourself in what you expand, in your views from the future. But if you focus in yourself, okay, and you remember that that's a new stage, a new phase. You are still an egg, and you need to grow into a beautiful, glorious, shiny phoenix. You will be all right, and you'll come back stronger than ever, and you can help yourself and others going through those moments with the mightiest powers and the best of imaginations, always believing in yourself and all possibilities. All right, so believe in yourself. Remind you, it's not ever over. Even death, even physical death, it's not over, it's not the end. It's just a moment of internal pressure, internal seclusion, spiritual seclusion, where you detach from everything to remind about yourself. So it might feel dark, it might feel cold, it might feel lonely, but it's only a matter of time and you putting some energy into yourself and the things that you really want to believe in, to uplift yourself, and you'll be born out of that egg a beautiful shiny phoenix. Okay, so until the next time, believe in yourself, love yourself, work on yourself, change the world in your own unique way, and Esoteric Cloud Surfer is surfing out. Till the next time, see you soon. Bye.